Hi everyone, this is Hena. In today's video, let's solve this problem from LeetCode. So let's start by reading the problem. Here we have customers who never order. So we have two tables. We have customers. In this customer table, we have ID and name as columns, two columns. And then we have tables of order. And in this orders table, we have two columns, ID and customer ID. So in the first table, the ID is the primary key, and in the second table, the customer ID is the foreign key. And the problem says that we have to write a solution to find all customers who never ordered anything and then return the result table in any order. So the order is not important, and based on the question, we have to find those customers who never ordered anything. Since we have two tables here, we have customers and we have orders. Those customers who have ordered anything, they should have an ID number in the orders table, right? But those who haven't placed any order, they shouldn't be in the order, right? If I am right, then we can solve this problem easily. Let's write the code here. Select. For now, let's use asterisks. All columns from customers table, and of course, since we have two tables, we need to join those. So let's use join orders table. On which columns? As I said earlier, in the customers we have ID as the primary key, so we use c.id equals to, in the orders we had customer ID as the foreign key, so that is the linking point between these two tables. We have o.customer ID. Okay, now let's use these aliases here also, so we don't need to use the full names of the tables. Okay, let's run this code and see what we have. Okay, the output here is that we have Joe and Sam, but the expected outcome here is the Henry and Max. Okay, so this is not the result that we want. And why it is like this? Because we have used join here, right? So join basically means inner join, so it will only return those customers that have common values in both tables. So we don't need join, we need, let's use left join, and let's run this one. So we have all the customers from the customers table. So here again we have all of the customers here, Joe, Henry, Sam, and Max, but we only need Henry and Max. So Henry and Max here, we have ID and customer ID both null for these two names, since they haven't ordered anything. So that's why they have null values in ID and customer ID. So now I think that we have to filter those values that are null. So that's how we can get Henry and Max. Let's come here and use the where clause. Where from order table ID is null. Now let's run this. Okay, now yes, now we have Henry and Max. So these are the customers that haven't placed any order. That's why they don't have anything in the ID and customer ID, which are two columns in the orders table, right? So now that we have Henry and Max as the result, let's fix our query and write down only the name of the column that we want. So this is name from customer table, name as this name from here. Let's use customers like this, and then run this. Okay, now that's accepted. Let's see the outcome. Here we have the outcome. Customers, Henry and Max. Okay, so basically what we did here, we used the left join, right? So we have all customers from the left table, which is the customers table, and only the matching ones from the right table, which was the order table. And then since we had some null values, and exactly those null values were the one key point that we needed to find the customers who haven't placed any order. So that's why we have used the where clause here to filter those null values, and then we got the customers that the question asked for. So that's it. Yeah, congratulations. Now we have fixed one of SQL interview questions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.